Hi there, Carlos Scarpero here, VA Mortgage Specialist with Ross Mortgage and Military Mortgage Bootcamp. Today I'm going to do some myth busting here and talk about a myth I've been hearing a lot from realtors lately, which are about allowable and unallowable fees and how that works. Unfortunately, a lot of misconceptions on the marketplace right now. We actually have a little chart we can use that will show that a little better. I'll switch over real quick to my PowerPoint so I can show you that. So we're talking about allowable and unallowable fees. So the following fees are always unallowed if a 1% origination fee is not charged. So what the heck does that mean? So lenders have an option of charging a 1% flat origination fee to the veteran as an origination fee, or they can do a breakdown of fees. And these are the unallowable fees, and that's where it gets really confusing. So the following fees are always unallowed if a 1% origination is charged. Lender's appraisal. So this is a second, if they need a second appraisal, that's what that means. The regular appraisal is not under this chart. Lender's appraisal, lender's inspection, settlement, escrow, closing fees, doc prep, underwriting, processing, application fees, pest inspection, we'll get to that in a minute, attorney fees, assignment fee, copy fee, email fee. The pest inspection has always been a real contention that people get all crazy about that one, that they're always constantly trying to put that on the seller. So let's go back to this 1% origination fee a minute. So some lenders charge us 1% origination, a lot of them don't. So where I work, Ross Mortgage, we don't charge the 1% origination fee, which means we can charge the veteran every fee on this list with no problems. So they have the option of either charging the 1% origination or breaking down these fees individually. Now, if it's 1% origination is charged to the veteran, then they're over the limit, and then these other fees have to be put back to the seller in terms of sale pay closing costs. So let's get to that pest inspection, because I see a lot of misunderstandings about this pest inspection fee, which isn't very much, by the way. It's $50, maybe $100, depending on your area. So what the pest inspection fee means is if the lender, us, is charging a 1% origination, which we don't, but other lenders are, then the seller or the realtor or someone other than the veteran has to pay that $100 pest inspection fee, $40, whatever it is, not very much. Like I said, where I work, we don't charge the origination, so we could charge the veteran for that. It's such a small fee anyway. I don't know why they make such a big deal about it, but they do. But if, like I said, if that fee is not charged, which is not where I work, then that pest inspection fee is completely negotiable by anybody. So how does all this play into the closing costs? That's another area that people get confused. So VA has what's called a 4% cap on unallowable fees, which are what was on that list. The unallowable fees, which are the ones that are broken down if the 1% is not charged. For anything else, it's called an allowable fee. There's actually no limit on those. It's whatever was considered reasonable and customary. So on the unallowable fees, you can actually add a few other things, such as paying down the debt, believe it or not. So if the veteran has credit card debt, they can actually roll that in the mortgage loan. Or if they have a car note they need to use to qualify, they can roll that in the mortgage loan. There's a 4% limit on the unallowable fees, and then the allowable fees is whatever is reasonable and customary. There is no limit. So that's completely different than the way FHA, which is 6%, or conventional, which is 3% work. I hope that clears that up a little bit. If you have any questions, feel free to give me a call. My number is 937-572-3713. My website is scarpero.com. I am licensed in Ohio, Kentucky, and Michigan. If you're in those areas, I'd love to talk to you. If you're outside of those areas, I'm connected with loan officers all around the country that can help. Look forward to talking to you soon.